Good evening, guys. It's 5 p.m. Today is Tuesday, August 15, 2023. So again, no bias today as well due to overnight price action. It's a level game today. Globex high, preferred buyers, preferred sellers, backup buyers, backup sellers are important, and Globex high. Okay, Globex low is not that important. ES is rotating around higher time frame levels since last week, so we cannot assume anything. To keep it simple, assume above 24 mid, buyers are becoming active, below sellers are active. Today's trading may be tough a little bit or challenging due to the lack of directional day trading move. So to make your life easy, try to trade after you have enough information in hand from RTH price action, not overnight. And in and out fast is the best strategy to protect profit for either side, right? So it's a going to be challenging, tough, all these wordings were there today. And you can see the price action also, 5 hours it did not move a lot, and then at the end of the day it moved, so pretty much nothing today. 294, 271 dream numbers, right? 271, 294 dream numbers. Aggressive sellers area, super aggressive sellers area is 234, and aggressive buyers is this, right? Preferred buyers is this, correct? Now preferred sellers is this, aggressive sellers is this, right? Aggressive buyer is this, right? And then preferred buyer is this, right? Break below this 72, most likely next level is 48 and 44.10. Now you can see it. See this note, I had it in my chart, so Discord folks knows it since last 4 days. So now you can see today's low 47. See that? And it came down because of this 72 game, right here. Specific levels people are trading. Okay, so that is my point here. So this 91 today's high, right? Is it a random area, right? Why would price come down from 91? Even this 258 today's high, I called it ahead of the time when price was here. I said it will go to 258, and this 91 was also important. This 200 area, see this high, this 200 area is also important. Okay, now hold on, now watch this. Okay, so this is from yesterday afternoon. So here it says price will go higher if it holds above 201 in NQ and ES 91 for the next 7 minutes, right? So now 91 was listed there since yesterday, NQ is 201 yesterday, right? Then so now how 91 came into picture, right? Then so now going into tomorrow, 91, 90, 83, 87 for ES, NQ 190 to 200 are important for this bias from today, right? That was the yesterday statement. Okay, now so buyers have to hold above it, that's why it's important, right? Today when you came into the overnight at 9 o'clock, what do you see? NQ was trading 200, it went below 200, right, in the overnight. ES went below 91 in the overnight, so these buyers are gone. Now it's a neutral territory. See, yesterday 3 p.m. onwards, idea was to look for buy above these areas. Okay, in the overnight it went through it, so the idea is flipped. So now we are neutral, buying gone, so now it's a neutral. Now we have to see what happens to 91 if price comes there of the open, what happens to 200 if price comes of the open there. Okay, so now you understand why 91, why 200. Okay, now also hold on, if you go back to yesterday's end of day video, okay, watch it again. At the end of the video I said it will now go to 350 in NQ and ES into 1623 area, because that was the yesterday's preferred sellers area, and then it will decide. Okay, now today, right, so now I'm connecting the dots. Price went down in the overnight below 91 and 201, but from where it started its move, 350, okay, 350 area, basically this area, and ES, this preferred sellers area, 1623. Now that's a story, right? That price came down from there, then took out. So now you know sellers are active, okay, but we have to be neutral because of yesterday's up move, okay. So at least now you know the story, how it flows, okay. Now look this, 7:46 a.m. today. Observe, people are trading the same damn level back and forth. 83, 87, which is this area, 77, which is this area, right? This high, 77, 77, 72, which is this area, NQ 190, 238, 200, right? Now you can see it, 200, 238 and 190 area, right? Now there is a trade, there was a trade right here, short 235. The moment you see this, right, there was a trade. I didn't take it, but there was a trade, you know. So now here is a beauty of it. Hold on, see. So I gave the idea, you know, in Discord. So 250, what time is it? 8:53 or something, right? 8:50 or so. 250, 65, one touch in NQ above 219, below it can test lower, right? 250 to 65, which is this area. High was 258, right? So 250 to 265, that's the area I gave, right? One touch. And then at 8:50, I also said at 9 o'clock, I said 258 is the area also to watch. Now I'm not gonna give you all this detail why 258. Discord folks already knows, right? But 258. So for now, back to the news time at 8:30. There was a news sales, retail sales or something, right? So I was watching this price action during news time. So I took the long at 77, you know, same 77, and NQ I took the long at 186, right? Now I didn't take the one trade here, you know, during news time. I was fishing around, you know, because after overnight flush down, price was holding here. 166 was another level, you know, from yesterday. So it was holding basically this area, and ES was holding 70. Now we know 72, 70 area is important. So it was holding during news time, you know. Now right at the news, you know, at 8:30, it popped here, came back, closed in the middle, and then again started ping ponging, right? So in this ping pong, you know, I took almost 4 trades in NQ and 3 trades in ES, 7 trades. All of them with like longs, with 1 point stop in ES and 5 point stop in NQ, you know. So 5 times or 4 times, you know, I had a loss. 4 losses here, 4 losses here, you know? So my loss was around $800 roughly, you know, even before 9 o'clock, even before 8:50, right? Then I took the 5th trade also long. I didn't give up because price action, I was fishing, right? My tight stop was very tight. 5th time I also took the long again at 186. This time, because I was targeting that 250 to 65, you know, because I was thinking price would at least go there, you know, if it wants to tank before that. So I was playing that idea, you know, and in that case ES will go to this area at least one time, or 91, because that's a very important area, you know. The way it flushed down, it should go up back there to retest it, you know, and then decide. So that was the idea I was playing. So in this trade, you know, I covered my 800 loss, and on top of it I made another plus 600, combining both the trades. Now that was the story before open, okay. Then of the open, you can take continuation trade, because of the open price was only went up to 243, right? Now 258, that's the level I gave, and 250 to 65, so that touch was required. So this long in NQ you can play, if you, let's say, you are trail stopping from here, right, you can hold it, stop lower, and you can play this also, right. Yes, you cannot play this long. So yes, you have to build out at 87 and trail stop it, but you cannot enter new entry here. This area is risky. That is what I said in Discord. Then 91, when it touch it, I said take a profit here or here. In NQ also I said take a profit here or here, but I said do not be greedy. This is the exit. Take it and reevaluate again. So see, that's how we protect our profit. Most of our Discord folks, on me, we do not become greedy. We take profit when it is required. That's the only way we are sustaining. We can sustain for a longer time in this trading game for day trading. So, but anyway, we took the profit, and then I was watching. I want to see the response from 258 or 250-65 area, how far it goes. See, depending on that response, how it responds, you can have a short setup. So if you look at it here, if I zoom in, you will see it. There was a trade right at 235, right here, right here, right? See this slice off, right? This, right? And price went down, then up, then came down. So if you're monitoring this in a 1 minute time frame, 15 second, 30 second, there was a trade right there. At the same time, there was a trade in ES also, around this area. So, but anyway, I didn't take this trade. I was waiting. I said, I don't want to take a trade now, because it's a garbage, literally, because this move was garbage. It should not have happened this way, the way it happened. Because now look at this. It built a balance and then broke out, right? So I said do not take a breakout here, you exit. So whoever take a breakout trade, I knew, I had idea that they will get trapped, and then price will not go back up again here for them to give them a chance to bail out. And exactly it happened. It didn't even go above 235 here, So, and then this thing happened, right? This crackdown. See, now I still didn't take the trade. See, I would have taken a trade here, right? But I did not take a trade here also, right? Because of this move. See this move? Because my long was from here. So buyers will be here, sitting here, conservative folks. So actually you can see it here. They bought it here, right? So at this point, it's like 50-50 chance. Either this balance will hold or this low will hold. This balance for sellers, this low, or this low for buyers. So there is no trade here. I have no clue which side is gonna go. Then this happened. Now I am ready to short. So at this point I am ready to short, right? So now this was the Globex low area, correct? So you can see my shorts. See, I waited for a price to clear out this area, this entire this area, these lows, right here. Now I can take a trade here, or I waited for this candle to also close lower, take the trade right here at 170 or so, 169. Same time I press the button at ES 73 or 74 right into this support, because at that time momentum was good. Usually I don't take like going with the flow trade, but the way I was, because here I was reading the story, I was not like, I did not trade it going with the flow like here or here, right? I waited for all these confirmations one by one. Then I took the trade that now this thing is going to break through this 70 and eventually it will go to 48. That was the idea, So I took this trade, there. And then, you can bail out here, here, anywhere you want, or here, right? Now, after this point onwards, right, look what happened, price went up, right? It basically ping pong between this area throughout. So we stopped our trading right here after looking at this chop, right? We stopped the trading for the day, because NQ touch blue line. Blue lines are important. So until it goes through it, there is no trading. And after that, you can see it. 5 hours of balance, basically 10:30 to 3:30 full balance, then it broke down, so there is no trade here. Ultimately it went to 48, but it's for day traders it's hard to hold this 5 hours of chop. So now tomorrow, no clue, again, so we'll see. So maybe in Discord later on I may come up with another levels to watch, to see if this sellers has to hold below those levels, and if overnight price goes up, we are going to be neutral. If it stays down, we are going to favor slight more sellers. That's it, and that'll be all for today.